And stop the video again. Oh my goodness. So in 0 to 3 months, somebody's heart is not gonna weigh out. It's game over to some weird ass competition. It's an ending. In 0 to 3 months, what's in 0 to 3 months? Ooh. Somebody is gonna find out that something ain't somebody's destiny, and they gonna want to harm them. Ooh-wee. And they gonna find out that these people didn't want me to reach my destiny. That's why they wanted to harm me. Destiny in the reverse. They didn't want me to get my good karma. That was their bright idea. That they was gonna harm, that they was gonna do all this so that I didn't reach my destiny. So that I didn't be on the right path by putting me with somebody who was not my divine masculine. By impersonating somebody who was setting me up with somebody to impersonate my divine masculine so that he can throw me off of my course, so that he can throw me off my path. Remember, he was supposed to emotionally manipulate me, drive me crazy, make me lose my mind because he wasn't treating me right, because he wasn't valuing me, because he kept cheating on me for whatever reason. They thought that this was going to work. Now somebody is sick. Oh, he was supposed to get me sick. He was supposed to infect me with some type of disease. That was their bright idea. And that's how they were supposed to take me out. Look. That's what they was expecting. Heart like a lotus flower in the reverse. Right now, somebody's heart is not like a lotus flower. Somebody is not innocent and they trying to run away from what they did. Who? These raggedy ass parents. What's right now? Somebody was bribed, coercing people, saying that I was sick and I'm not. People right now is finding out that I'm not sick. This community is finding out. Remember, it just came out that this people that worked with them didn't know that I wasn't sick. They finding out that these people was just jealous and envious of me. That's why they went around lying on me, because they wanted to steal my intellect and they can't. A backwards ass Gemini was infatuated with a relationship, or me not being in one. They wanted to control me, but I believe in God. They have faith that they will be able to manipulate me. And here I am still standing in my power because God got my back. The voodoo is returning back. I was never doing voodoo on somebody. That voodoo doll driving somebody crazy. Because I'm still successful. Somebody is trying to run away. They wasn't able to block me from some candle magic that they was doing for these parents. I'm still successful. The chaos magic is returning back. The voodoo returning back, the chaos magic, all because I'm still successful and still standing in my power. These people wasn't able to steal my intellect because I'm using it, because I'm standing in my power. Somebody singing like a bird. They telling. Ever since they can't steal my intellect, they telling about how they was doing candle magic, trying to block my love life and my finances because they didn't want me to be able to manifest my dreams into fruition. They didn't want me to be able to manifest my destiny. So they did chaos magic to keep me in a low vibrational state so that I didn't attract high vibrational things to me. Somebody singing like a bird. I'm not a witchy sister. Somebody is sick, or they just wanted people to think that I was sick. Singing like a bird. About how these people didn't want me to be a rising star. Hello, I'm telling. What's the communication? People was talking about how these people didn't want me to be a rising star. Somebody singing like a bird, period. I'm telling how I don't have no attachments, how I'm not toxic, how I'm not negative, how I'm not karmic, how I don't have bad habits. These people lied. I'm talking. I'm singing like a bird. How these people just went around lying on me, because they didn't want people to see that I was a rising star. They didn't want me to know that I was a rising star. And they didn't want me to be the rising star. The world. That cycle is completed. I have wish fulfillment, total wish fulfillment, because I chose to love myself. Now the cycle is over. These people can't lie on me no more. A backwards ass Cancer, because people can see me for themselves. It's not innocent. A backwards ass Cancer knew I wasn't crazy. And she still went around lying on me. She wasn't expecting something to be on the internet. Because remember, I'm supposed to be dead. This backwards ass Cancer was going around saying that I was crazy. This that high school friend, the childhood friend. It was a ritual going around saying that I was crazy. That was spell work. She do spell work. And she knows she doing spell work. with this Ice King, she told him that I was crazy. And it's so crazy because you know how people be like, oh yeah, so-and-so be like, oh girl, she crazy. Ooh, like, I feel like that's how these people was doing it. Like, oh girl, she crazy. You better watch out for her. I mean, she don't play around. She'll fuck you up for real, for real. That's probably what she told this Ice King. And that he didn't, and that made him because she was trying to deter him from wanting to be my main male. Ice King. He found out that she was just jealous and envious of him, of me. That's why she didn't want us to be together. She was jealous and envious because she not gifted. Or this Ice King is jealous and envious because he not gifted. That's why he worked with this Cancer and lost his gifts. Because I was never an op to either one of these people. They was just jealous and envious of me. A soulmate. Who this soulmate? Expecting. A soulmate was expecting what? A backwards ass community. They was expecting for a backwards ass community. They thought strength was in numbers. They thought that if they worked with this backwards ass community that they would be able to stop me from living in my purpose. And they all going through destruction for working with this not so nice guy. Or for wanting me not to be with a nice guy. Period. My divine counterpart. They're all going through destruction for trying to stop love and money in my life. Even these friends and these pick Mishas, pick Laishas, pick Ishas, pick sisters. They all going through a backfire. Court clerk involved. Somebody is not innocent. These ain't even my family members. Somebody, they just didn't want, somebody didn't reject me. They wasn't able to make me feel abandoned. They wasn't able to leave me behind. Because, bitch, I'm still alive. That's what they was expecting. For me to just be crazy walking on the street or in a mental imprisonment somewhere losing my mind. While they go around telling people they don't know what happened, just pray for me. While they the reason why I am how I am. Or that's at least what they were expecting. Court clerk involved. They did business together with this court clerk. Now they all fighting. Why they fighting? Because they said I was a lust monkey, so that somebody didn't invest in me. Or so that I wouldn't create something, so that they wouldn't create something for me. Chaos magic is returning back. What's the children creation investment in the reverse? Or they fighting because they said that I was a lust monkey, and they finding out that, or they wish they never invested. They wish they never invested because I was never into karmic masculine, and they lost their protection. Maybe this court clerk is a man, and he fighting with these people because they said that I was a lust monkey and that I was into karmic masculine. Oh, they told him the plan. And he probably acts like, well, why would she be interested in him? They'd be like, because she's promiscuous. She's a lust monkey. Only thing she deals with is karmic masculines. And he finding out that that wasn't true. And that he not protected from whatever he did with these people. Court clerk involved. They all fighting because of what they desired. Now he wish he never invested. I'm not in a karmic masculine, and he not protected from what he did for money. Exactly what I just said. Something was hidden from you. That somebody was sick, hidden from you. Somebody not surprised about some trust litigations. Why they hid it is because of this hidden, this healing frequency. They didn't want me to generate positive energy. Somebody is not surprised why they hid this information from them in order to get them to invest. Because you wouldn't have invested if you knew. Somebody not surprised that something was hidden. They bright idea. Or they hid the fact that I was creative from this not so divine masculine. What's somebody not surprised about? They not surprised about what these people was addicted to. Lying on me so that people would leave me. creative idea, imagination. It was just a figment of somebody's imagination that they would be able to flip me in the reverse, or that I was a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody had it was hidden. That something that was hidden from me. Somebody not surprised. Somebody thought it was a good idea to go around saying that I was backwards. They was corrupting people by going around saying that I was backwards so that people wouldn't fuck with me. Rich girl in the reverse. And it got somebody bothered as fuck. Why they bothered? Because he did this dark magic on me. So that I wouldn't move into alignment. And now he finding out why nothing changed. Because these people lied. Hidden from you. That he wouldn't get what he manifested. Everybody fighting. Because they lied. A Capricorn is heartbroken. They finding out that I'm not backwards and they in despair. Court clerk involved. This court clerk is the one that was doing divination. Or they was doing divination for somebody on me. Or somebody got a reading done and found out that I healed. That I'm a healer. Divination healer. And that they ain't getting a gift. Or that they was doing divination on the healer. So I didn't discover my gifts. Or so I didn't find out about what was left to me. That was their job. Was to do divination so that I didn't discover my gifts. Now they abandoning their job. Because somebody is not divine. Or they wanted me to be left behind by this divine masculine. So a court clerk was doing divination on a healer. So that I didn't discover my gift. So that I didn't get a gift. Or this person that was doing divination, this court clerk, didn't know that I was gifted. They finding out now my job, title, and position. Now they walking away from this divine masculine that they was working with. This priest in the reverse. Because they finding out the truth. They wasn't able to change me. They wasn't able to stop me from ascending. Now they ain't getting no come up. Sucks to be you. Let's see. They lied and said you received it, knowing they didn't tell me nothing. Somebody is a lust monkey. Somebody is not innocent. A child, they've been doing chaos magic on me since I was a child, and that shit is returning back because I practice self-care rituals and I cleanse my energy regularly, and it got these people heartbroken and in despair that I dispelled their illusion, that I debunked all the lies that they've been telling on me my whole life by telling the truth and showing my real self. They lied and said I received it, knowing they didn't tell me shit. They can't lie no more. They can't spin no more illusions. They lied and said you received it. I'm not karmic. Karmic feminine reverse. A backwards ass priest is finding out that I'm not a karmic feminine. And that they lied. He not optimistic no more that he can get the job done. This the job he trying to get done. Take me out. He not optimistic that he can take me out no more. Working for this backwards ass Sagittarius. To steal my destiny because it's not working. These people are diabolical and demonic. They sold their soul to the devil. They lied and said I received it, knowing damn well they didn't tell me nothing. And they can't cover up what they did no more either. They can't cover it up no more. Things is changing. What's the change? Or why they tried to change me? They didn't know. Things is changing because they didn't know something. Ice King. He didn't know that I love myself. What he didn't know? Somebody didn't listen to their intuition. That I would block him and run. Now his access is blocked for trying to block mine. And he trying to run away and avoid and escape what he did. Things is changing. He didn't know that his access would be blocked for coming for me. For trying to change me. For trying to alter my pathway. For trying to put blockages up in my pathway. Because I'm already in my destiny. That's how I dispelled the illusions. I'm a boss. He didn't know that. He didn't know that I was a divine feminine. He didn't know that I would dispel the illusion. Somebody is not a boss and they not divine either. A Taurus, boss in the reverse. That's what they was expecting. They was expecting to be seen as a boss, as a divine feminine, whoever this Taurus is. Only thing you got was jail time, baby. Because I'm not a witchy sister. Or now she wished that she didn't choose to be a witchy poo-poo head. What's the expectation of this person? Yeah, they was expecting to become a boss and be seen as abundant. Backwards ass divine feminine, if they can flip me in the reverse, if they can make me fall from grace, but God. Taurus. A Taurus, I ended up moving on. I'm the Taurus. I ended up moving on from this person. They was expecting for me to stay with them. I was supposed to lose my divinity, forfeit my spiritual contract, fall from grace. And this person would have became a boss and been able to steal my abundance. And now they heartbroken. They in despair because I ended up moving on from this person and spiritually cleansing myself and cleansing away negative energy. That's why they ain't getting no money. Only thing they getting is karma, because I'm definitely on this healing frequency, whether you like it or not. You wasn't able to abuse me. Getting karma because you wasn't able to abuse me because I cleansed my energy. It's just water. It's just water. It's just water. That's why you wasn't able to take me out. And this backwards ass Sagittarius is not stealing my destiny. Ho, you will die from whatever cancer is raging through your body. You ain't finna steal my shit so you can live longer. Die, bitch. Come back next lifetime and try again. Somebody is not fond of somebody, or they didn't want people to admire me. And that shit is over with. They wasn't able to take me out. Who this backwards ass Sagittarius? She about to die. She wanted access. Who this backwards ass Sagittarius that wasn't able to take me out? She wanted the access point to be this mature man. And she trusted, or he said that you can trust me. He was going to get the job done. It was a setup. He was supposed to be the one setting me up. He was impersonating my real divine masculine. Whole time, he's really a narcissist that was doing spell work, hexes, and curses on me. That's what he was bribed to do by this backwards ass Sagittarius. And they all going to jail for doing these rituals, trying to get this money. Somebody is shocked. Something is unexpected, that somebody is a fraud, and they was doing fraud. They was trying to control somebody. And somebody is in grief that I'm telling, that I'm using my spiritual gifts, and that I'm still connected to the Most High God. These people is going to jail for not wanting me to be a role model. This cult is dismantled. So, this backwards ass Sagittarius trusted that this mature man would be the inside man, and he would be the access point for these people to siphon my energy, throw me off course, and steal my destiny. He was supposed to take me out. They trusted that he would get the job done, but somebody ain't getting no gifts. Or they trusted that I wouldn't discover my gifts and get my gifts, get my inheritance. Who this backwards ass Sagittarius? Not a healer. She ain't able to heal from whatever is plaguing her body. Backwards ass Sagittarius can't heal something. Somebody is happy. A mature woman. Happy, a mature woman is still successful. Or this backwards ass Sagittarius ain't able to take me out. He didn't make it to his destiny. He didn't heal. Somebody else is happy that I made it and I'm still successful. Because I didn't take a love offer. Hold on. Okay, and we're back. So, let's get back over here. So, this person wasn't expecting to get karma. They was trying to put their karma on me. Now they're going through karma because they weren't able to abuse me. They wasn't able to take me out for somebody who was blindly optimistic and careless, irresponsible, and superficial. This could be a backwards ass Sagittarius. Something is not somebody's destiny, or they didn't want me to reach mine. This backwards ass Emperor was supposed to be the access point, or he wanted access, and they trusted that he would be the one to get the job done. Somebody is not a healer though. Or somebody ain't able to heal something. Or they didn't know that I was a healer. What's this ancestors is not fucking with somebody because I'm not crazy? What's the healer in the reverse? Transformation. They didn't want me to heal and go through a transformation. Happiness, joy. They didn't want me to be happy. A divine masculine wasn't able to make me feel abandoned. Divine masculine didn't abandon something, didn't leave something. What's this? Divine masculine, abandonment in the reverse. A Jezebel. He didn't leave behind a Jezebel. Divine masculine, abandonment in the reverse. Chaos magic is returning back to this devil. These devils. Soulmate. The divine masculine didn't abandon his soulmate, or he wouldn't have never left behind his soulmate. I'm not crazy. Remember, he didn't know that I wasn't crazy. They was doing rituals. Mature woman. I'm still achieving my goals. I still made it to the Empress. The death magic didn't work. It's going back. I'm still successful. Who this backwards ass Sagittarius up here? Not jealous and envious. They wasn't able to take me out because I'm not jealous and envious. Backwards ass Sagittarius. This backwards ass Sagittarius did too much. Too much energy work. Trying to take me out. They didn't know that I was a divine being. They didn't know that I would still always, regardless of what they did, reach this healing frequency and get these trust, get information, get word, get knowledge about these trust litigations. Somebody is moving on. And when I moved on from somebody, it had them on the flow. Oh wait, did I finish them? Dispelled the illusions. I thought it was another card that came out with that. Here it go. Dispelled the illusions and took a spiritual bath. Sure did. Hold on. Okay. So regardless of what they did, I still made it to this healing frequency. I'm still generating positive emotions. My finances is not blocked because I was never jealous, envious, or insecure. I shifted internally, and somebody else is going to jail. Or while these people was trying to trap me, I shifted internally and discovered my gifts. Somebody thought they was a gift or that I had one, that they was going to give me one, and that was a lie. Trust litigations. Something is shocking. Unexpected. Trust litigations. A backwards ass Aquarius. This the old dirty bastard. A backwards ass Aquarius is finding out that I was never his op. That this community is backwards. Trust litigations. Somebody is low vibrational. Somebody that they was in cahoots with. Trust litigations. Rich girl. Manipulation. Somebody low vibe and want to control over a rich girl. Over me. Over this trust. That's why they wanted me to be a victim. That's why they hired this backwards ass Aquarius and told him that I was an op and that I was doing spell work on him so that he would work for them. What's up with this backwards ass Aquarius? He wanted this abundance. He was supposed to get abundance and good luck by putting me in a third party, and he wasn't able to. By making me his other woman so that I didn't become successful as an empress. Or he wasn't successful with this empress, whoever he worked with. He wasn't expecting that. Wasn't expecting for me to heal. Who this mature woman? Spell work, not concerned. She was doing spell work and ain't cared. Karmic masculine. They told him that I was doing spell work on him. That's why he didn't care. He didn't know that these people was lying. He shouldn't have never trusted them. Who this rich girl? A Virgo, me. Oh no, this is a Virgo that they was in cahoots with. They was being controlled by a rich girl that's fussy, a warrior, overcritical, and harsh. They was in cahoots with this rich girl. Who this rich girl? Who this Virgo? Or they was all in cahoots with this emotional manipulator to emotionally manipulate me and wasn't able to cause me destruction. They was all working with these parents. Who this Virgo? somebody telling, are they talking about how somebody was materialistic and superficial? Who this Virgo? And how somebody's sick. Who this Virgo? Maybe I'm the Virgo. Yep, I'm the protection. Why I put up boundaries to these people. Communication, because they superficial. They're all getting karma. I'm talking about how these people was getting karma for being superficial and materialistic. They all worked against me. Or that's my occupation as a star seed, is to tell on these people. Because I'm chosen. They didn't know that. There's no confusion now. Because I made it to this healing frequency. Somebody else is not innocent, sweet, or compassionate. I made it to this healing frequency. That's how they know they can't bind me, or that I'm not bound, and that I'm not a witchy sister. Somebody else got an attachment. That's the person that's sick. Healing frequency. They wasn't able to bind me. They was sending me the evil eye. A not so rich guy. He lost everything for coming for me. He can't balance something out. He was trying to throw me out of alignment for money. Working with this Pisces. The person that's locked up in jail, trying to set me up. Behind bars, trying to set me up. All right, let's close this out so that we can get another message. All right, last card. Trust litigation. We just did that. Healing frequency. That's how I found out about it. They was doing chaos magic. This Aries, Aquarius. I said Aries. This Aquarius and this Aries, and it's returning back to them. Bank account in my name. That here she go right here. This backwards ass Aries. They was working together to steal whatever was these bank accounts that was left to me in my name. They tried to steal it, and it's a no. Somebody is not innocent. They was doing chaos magic with a lust monkey, or to make me lust after them, or to make me a lust monkey. Bank accounts in your name that I don't know about. Somebody is sick. They not a leader no more. They don't got no domination over me, period. Bank accounts was left to me because I'm the rising star. Hello. And I'm telling. What's the communication? What's the conversation? And I'm telling. Now people is trying to run away and avoid and escape what they did. Because I'm telling how all this was left to me, and how they was behind the scenes, behind my back, trying to set me up with fake ass lovers. Their stability is fucked up. They trying to run away from this group, this organization, because they being exposed, and everybody fighting about all the lies that these people told, because they knew about this money that was left to me. They knew about this real estate, this community. That's who they fighting with, because they lied to these people in order to get them to work with them. They are big fat fake phonies. Everybody wore a mask. They was disingenuous. A backwards ass Pisces. He the boss. He the boss, man. And he came for an angel. He came for a spirit guide. Or they said that I was fake, and now they finding out that I'm the real deal Holyfield, and that I'm not really crazy. These people are just thieves. They tried to steal my energy, time, and money, and it's a no. This backwards ass mama. Somebody mama, somebody baby mama, somebody sister, auntie. Who this Empress in reverse? She's a thief. And that's to be trusted. All of them. They're all thieves. And they trusted that by hiring this person, that they would be able to manipulate me, so that I didn't make it to my abundance pack, so that they could steal it from me. By using this not so nice guy who lost his soul contract. We ain't even twin flames no more. You have fallen from grace. Chaos magic is returning back because I healed. I was never married to this person. Remember, he was supposed to do the spell work on me so that I would marry him, so that he can drive me crazy and take me out. That was his contract with this backwards ass, raggedy ass, low down, dirty dog family. Devil snatching, soul snatching. But God is why these people wasn't able to abuse me. Because God said, not that one right there, period. Because I'm too sweet, compassionate, innocent, non-confrontational. I'm the beta. I'm reliable, friendly, and helpful. I was never an op to none of these people. They just was jealous of me. And that's the motherfucking truth.